Well. Happy Monday. Good morning. So we are down to how many days till Christmas? Four. All that we have planned for, all the decorating and all the excitement, the Christmas party, the drinks, the preparation of spending all this money for Christmas. Okay. So we are counting down. It's almost here. It's just amazing because you spend all this time getting ready for Christmas and it comes so fast. But it seems like it takes forever with the planning, the parties, a lot of people don't even celebrate their Christmas at home anymore. Like I know a couple people that went on a cruise, um, going to Disney, something different. I think we should spice it up. Like for Thanksgiving, I hope, our party that hangs with us at Thanksgiving will want to go to New York next year to see the ball drop, do something different. But we'll see. But that's what we're doing. I mean, not the ball drop, the Thanksgiving Day parade. You know, so that's what we're doing. Hopefully, God is it's God's will. Anyway, so it's Monday, Motivational Monday. I'm Katrina, the author of the book Crave. You see her? There she goes. She's beautiful. Anyway, I keep doing it wrong. I'm special. Hey. Anyway, so keeping the faith. And I know sometimes it's hard when you're going through stuff and things don't look like they're just moving the way you want it to. But we have to keep the faith. And I know it's so hard. Trust me, I know. Because this book thing, honey, I am trying my best in the midst of hustling too, because I still go to a place that gives me this money. And, child, but yeah, so keeping the faith and keeping our focus. If we keep our focus, I'm thinking like if we, you know, focus on basically keeping your eye on the prize. That's what I'm saying. Your vision, your goal. And I know I'm working on my vision, my goal, but I still have a lot of things going on in the midst of trying to keep Crave moving and putting together things. And remember, I'm still a mother, still a wife, still a grandmother. So I got to checking on the grandkids. Another topic for another day. Anyway, so I still have to go to that place and in my downtime, I'm promoting Crave. I'm seeing where I can be at. I'm doing that. But I have made up my mind um, that I am going to get a publicist in June. That's my goal. So I do New Year's resolutions, but I write them down now. But I know some people don't believe in them, but I try to keep. I have a vision board, which I just tore off the wall and it tore the paint. I was so freaking mad. But yeah, I didn't realize the paint was that strong. I do have my Christmas shirt on, cozy vibes. Hey. Um, but yeah, so I have a vision board, and that's one of my, I want to say New Year's resolutions that I would have a publicist because I'm gonna be honest, like it's hard for me to go to that place I go to that gives me money, um, and then turn around, do Crave, be on the phone, and still, and sometimes I don't even make the bedroom candy meetings because I'm tired. Like it's really hard, you know. So, um, but maybe if I get a publicist, because I'll be doing more bridal shows for bedroom candy for promotion this year. So, gotta keep the faith, okay? And that's like keeping your eye on the prize, the vision of me doing what I say I'm gonna do. That's my whole thing. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna write it down. I actually wrote $1 million check to myself. It's in one of my wallets. I have so many of them, and I plan on cashing it one day. And what I'm gonna do with it, I don't know. Probably put it in another account, but it is what it is. So basically, so what I'm saying is keeping your eye on your vision and your goals. Now I know I need help, and Nisha helps out. But I don't want to take away from Nisha's life either. Nisha still have a life. Crave is my vision, not hers. So she'll jump in when we do the parties and do the YouTube thing and the IG, keeping that up. But I know at this point with me booking, I'm tired of booking. I'm tired of doing the emails. Michelle B, I'm coming for you, honey. If you watch Funky Dineva, you know who Michelle B is. She's the publicist. So I'm actually thinking about, working with her, and because I don't want to do the bookings no more. It's a lot. It really is. But it's still not taking away, well, from my vision. It is my vision to have a publicist. And that way she'll call me like, hey, you're booked here, you're booked there, you're doing this, you're doing that. Okay, I'd rather do that than trying to keep up with everything that I'm doing and still taking care of my house. No maid, no nothing. I joke about a maid all the time, but no woman's coming in my house. It's not happening. So yeah, so keeping the vision. Um, unless she a granny can come in. But anyway, action. So moving forward with determination and effort. If you want to know why I'm looking down, I do have a book that I use. I write everything down. And that's another thing. Always write down what you're doing. That way you don't forget. If that makes sense. I'm always fighting with these shirts. They're not going to be really great shirts because they were only like, wait a minute, $5 at Old Navy. I love Old Navy. Um, but moving forward with determination and effort. So I think, as far as me with a publicist, that's moving forward with determination, and figuring things out and wanting to be more places. But if I'm sitting here trying to book and do this and do that, I'm gonna get tired. I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. So I don't want to get to that point. So that's where Michelle B is going to come in at. At least I hope so. She take me on, but we'll revisit this in June. I think June or July. Okay. So you always got to take action on what you want. Write it down so you can see it. And put that effort into what you want to do. It got to be more than life than going to work every day. My husband and I was in the car yesterday, and I was on IG and I saw this guy. He said, well, I read this post, and the guy, he worked 45 years, and he finally retired, and he died a year later. It's more than life than working. You have to enjoy life. So one question you can ask yourself: are you living or are you existing? Because most people can't answer that question. You know, I asked someone that he had to take 2 weeks to respond, which is fine. Take your time, think about it. You know, so but moving forward with your visions and your goals, you got to do it. What is it that you want to do? Don't just come home from work and play the game. You got to want to do something else. There's so much life out here. Oh my goodness. Watch the Travel Channel. I'm telling you, if you watch the Travel Channel, it will change your whole outlook on life. Now I know I'm being on that New York channel, that Billionaires Row and all that. I have dreams. Oh my God. That one condo I looked at and it set top floor with the infinity pool and everything. I fell in love. I said, oh, I'm not working hard enough, clearly. So take action. Stay true to your values, integrity is everything, and your principles. So a lot of us, we just, I don't know, I think we get lost when we're working, and I think that we give so much to a job that will replace you. Hear me and hear me good. A job will have your job posted. If you pass away, your job will be posted within 20 to 48 hours. That's it. It's amazing how we work a job, but we have to give 2 weeks notice. But they won't give 2 weeks if they're terminating you. You understand? I know some people who they eat, breathe their job. That's all they know. That's all they had. They even come to work and start commotion because that's their job. That's all they know. They're not happy. You should not come to work to feel fulfilled. Your job is a season. And I don't think people realize that your job is a season. And that's Big Brother. Why see he up? And let me stop real quick because he's sending videos of the cat this morning. You don't have nothing to do at all. And he's still anyway. So our job is a season. People don't realize that. These people is they're not your family, they're not your friends, they're co-workers, exactly what their title is, a co-worker. Because once you leave, 9 out of 10, most of us, when we leave a job, we don't talk to these people again. I barely talk to them now, and I'm there with them. Because there's no need. I'm there for one reason only, and that's to get my money. Let's be honest. It's called a spade a spade. We were everybody from a director, manager, whoever you are. You're only there for one reason. You're not there because you love the people. Cut it out. You like them numbers. You like the way it looks in your bank account. Let's talk about it. Them numbers look good in your bank account because you could pay your bills. You could take care of your family. You could take your cruise. You pay your car note. So if it's something else you want to do in life, do it. Do it. If your thing is to travel, if you know what I want to do, I keep trying to tell my husband this. He don't listen to me because sometimes I think he don't care about me when he don't listen to me. I want to get in the car. We're gonna ride and live like a hobo for like 2 weeks. We don't know where we're going to just go. He don't want to do it. That's because he just want to watch Sports Center. Anyway, you gotta trust, believe in yourself. If nobody else believes in you, you have to believe in yourself because you all you got. CMB, we all we got. New Jack City. You don't know about that. We all we got. So definitely trust, believe in yourself and the process. Now I'm gonna tell you now, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I be like, look, I'm out here doing this work. I'm on this YouTube. I'm on YouTube to promote my book. Okay. Conversation with Crave. Crave is a conversation. The first two books are conversation. It's giving you glimpse of situations. If you would find yourself in that situation, how would you handle it? You compare me to the other author, but I'm not her. Mine's is totally different. Mine's is a conversation piece where we need to talk because there's no way on God's green earth I'm going to build a business with somebody that I don't have his last name. Because when you do that, that means his family comes in and swoop you out. It doesn't work like that. Don't build with nobody that you lay with. Mixed emotions, emotional damage. No, don't do that. You live with a man, you live with a woman, both of your names should be on it. Or have paperwork drawn up saying, hey, this person gets this house. This person will run this business because we built this together if you don't believe in marriage. And if you don't believe in marriage, don't build together. You vacation and have fun. You know what I mean when I say have fun. Enjoy each other. That's what you do. I'm going to go over here and build my business. You go over here and build your business. That's how it works. Because if that person passed away, oh, that family's coming with the vengeance if they had family. Then you getting put out the house. You know what I'm saying? So it's you gotta watch what you do when you do things. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. And if you notice, I'm saying different letters: focus, action, integrity, trust. Um, Trust in the process is like it's hard. I'm gonna be honest, it's very hard because sometimes I feel like calling the publicist, like, what is going on? Looking at the book sales, and so steady promoting, getting out, doing things, and sometimes you be like, I ain't doing shit. But I know I can't do that. I'll have that moment for a minute, and then it goes back to okay, hustle. And I would say that's one word that will describe me. I'm a hustler. Period. You know. So trust the process. I even have to tell myself that. I tell you, I have to tell myself that too. Because um sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I ain't doing shit. I'm gonna sit in here, I'm gonna watch FBI all day and I'm gonna lay around. When I know I need to be on the phone, when I need to be answering emails, I need to be, and I get a lot of no's, a lot. And get a lot of yeses. But some of them yeses, I'm like, no, because my name is attached. I'm not playing about Katrina. That's not. Mm-mm. Katrina will watch where she go, who she's with, in any situation she's around. So now hope, keeping a positive mindset is very hard when you're going through it. If I know. Trust me, I know. Wait till my book come out. You can be like, what of my life? You know, it's gonna be called Unstoppable. But yeah, so keep positive in anything and everything that you do. Even if you don't like the job that you go to every day, stay positive and you do it like you owned it because your name is attached to it. Okay. Uh, be around positive people too. Because when you're around negative people, lazy people that's not doing nothing, I really believe you become lazy and negative. I believe when you're around people that is nasty, I think you pick up that spirit. That's why I watch who's around. Don't come around me if you're nasty. Don't do that. Don't bring that nastiness over here. I like people who like to have fun and enjoy life and, just want to be happy. Happiness is a choice, believe it or not. Now, if you with somebody and you're saying you're unhappy, that's stress because you can choose to be happy. You can let go of the stress. So that's something to think about. Little food for thought. Anyway, so we gotta stay positive and keep the faith in everything that we do. And I know it's hard. Trust me, I know it's hard because when I get off of this, I'm about to go to my emails and see how many no's and how many yeses I got. But it don't matter because me and my husband about to leave town and we're gonna have a good time because we're on vacation. Yeah. I will be going live tomorrow night um, from Caesars. Yay. And so anyway, so my motivational quote is staying in faith, having faith. Faith is so, oh, to me, it's when you stay in faith, and I know it's hard, it's just that you believe it. You got to get up and say that prayer, and just give it to God and let Him handle it. That's all. Hey, in my prayer in the morning, first thing I say is, thank you for waking me up because you didn't have to. Thank you for my angels that surrounds me. And I know I'm surrounded by angels. So definitely keep the faith, be happy, try your best to be happy, be kind to one another. Life is so short. Because when I seen that post about that guy, he worked 45 years on a job. That's a long time. Never vacation. After he retired, a year later, he passed away because he gave his all to something. He was burned out. And that's another thing. Get your physicals. I have that's scheduling my stuff for next year. Get your physicals. Check on yourself. Care about yourself. Love on your own self. You know, can't take care of anybody else if you're not taking care of yourself. So always remember that. But definitely keep the faith. Um, Crave is available at Amazon. Uh, my books are everywhere. My books are even in Walmart. If you didn't know, yeah. Hey. So, um, yeah, definitely keep the faith and be kind to one another. Have a happy Monday. I hope you finish your Christmas shopping. I didn't know shopping. We shop for the grandchildren. That was it. Nobody else. Nope. We didn't do it this year. We've been busy actually. We've been hustling. Um, we're working on something, and honey, there's a lot going on. But have a wonderful, wonderful, safe Monday. Don't spend too much money. Um, be careful. It is holiday season. Be kind to one another. Make sure you eat some breakfast. Get you a small coffee or, a cup of tea. Stay warm. Have a great Monday. See you tomorrow.